This is Symbiosis, a game by Puchi Design, about a witch and her son in the forest, who set out to keep the intruders out of her house. Deep within the forest there is a grove where the tree branches grasp and claw at your neck, and the air is a thick miasma, choking the very life out of you. In the center of the grove lies the witch's house, arrogant, mighty, and wretched. This is the fabled witch's house that intrepid adventurers might go looking through the woods for. Might explore, and then try and escape from the angry witch inside, defending their property. In this case, we don't play as the explorers. We play as the witch and her son, trying to keep those people out of her house. So we are out to prevent home invasion and defend our turf. Oh. Deep in the forest there is a grove where the tree branches grasp and claw at your neck, and the air is a thick miasma, choking the very life out of you. In the center of the grove lies the witch's house, arrogant, mighty, and wretched. Having forsaken all good company, save for monstrous creations, the witch toils away at her projects, day in and day out, without a care. However, once in a blue moon, a traveler vanishes into the mist, never to be seen again. Rumors dance about these poor souls. Some say they lost their way in the forest, others say they've been changed, but more say they were slain. But all agree it's the fault of the witch and that cursed house of hers. Calm down, calm down. That old hag couldn't have followed you down here. Crap. Should find somewhere to hide, quick. Oh, okay. If I take everything out, there's no way I'd fit in there. 35 milliliters with lots of chemicals. Chemical formulas. Joe. Some chemical formulas. Okay. Isn't time for examining things. Hide in there. Okay, we can't hide in there. Can I find the shelf? Gap's too narrow. Okay, there's an extremely obvious place for us to hide. Yeah, that's the sink. And that's the table. I don't even want to imagine what this is used for. Was that a body? I'm not hiding in there. Do it. Yes, I think I can hide here. Uh-oh. Jump scare time? Hello there. Found you. Good. Hardly any mess of the body's in good condition. Apologies for cutting your life short, but your death won't be in vain. Hello, Patricia, are you there? Walkie-talkie, and a high-quality one at that. Now, why would you have one of those? Most tourists only bring a cell phone. Please respond. Yes, you weren't just the usual lost tourist, weren't you? Maybe they prepared for the lack of phone signal and already planned on splitting up. Just who were you? Somebody there. What? If I knew you weren't just some tourist, I would have waited before killing you. Alas, all that's left is to find your friends. Should I answer? Stay quiet. Silence. They disconnected. Those intruders in the house. It would be a problem if left unchecked. There shouldn't be too many places where they can hide. She has one of my old journals. Ooh. She would have stolen when she broke in. Journal added. Scientific process for creating a mandrake? Take a sample of mandragora, officinarum tissue, which you intend to use as an embryonic base model for the plant homunculus. Take human tissue samples and add it to a 3 milliliter vial of a 1 to 5 mixture of erythrocytes and leukocytes. In tandem, add 3 micrograms of Aerodopus thaliana chlorophyll to said mixture. Maintain the temperature vial at a constant 98 degrees Fahrenheit and dimmy that area for roughly 3 months. Do not move, interact with the mixture in this period of time. Yeah, I think it's actually a mythical mandrake. Human homunculus mixed with mandragora officinarum. Oh wow, there's more. Oh wow. Once it's done, the solution created should be dark burgundy color and have congealed the consistency of a paste. Next steps must be followed exactly for the best chance at a proper outcome. They are as follows. Fill a fine tip syringe with said solution. In sterile environment, take a fresh grouse egg and inject the solution into it. Take the egg and bind it in an incubator within a 4-gallon circular container filled with the blood of the man for 6 months. During this time, change 1/3 of the blood every 6 weeks. Do not remove the subject from the blood and keep the environment dark and sterile. Oh. 313. Number 10. After these 6 months, you should remove the specimen from the blood. Open up the incubator and nurture what you have created. Make sure it gets the nutrition it needs. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, now. Oops, too many windows open. Getting turned around. Not much of this person left. Doesn't look delicious. Even you're not used to this. The body's hanging upside down, allowing the blood to drip down for the neck. Instructions on how to extract blood from a pig. Originally used by butchers. This diagram tells you the best locations to lacerate. You do need human blood, after all. As it goes, humans and pigs share 98% of their DNA. It's easy enough to apply one method for the other. Couple of jars. If you were still alive, I'd get my answers. Sadly, I can't ask you now. An obvious place to hide. Foolish girl. Surgery tools? You don't use them for surgery, though. You're a scientist, not a doctor, damn it. It's lost its original purpose. How sad. I lost track of time easily, unfortunately. Plants here. You don't particularly enjoy botany, but these were needed. Checking someone's vitals, you don't use it as much as you used to. Compound analyzer, don't use it as much as you used to. Research logs. Most of these logs record a series of failures after failures. No longer be too upset about it. Some chemicals? When I bought this board, I thought I'd use it more often. I don't even need this memo anymore. The formula's burned into my brain. Mom? Mom, are you there? That kid's still awake. Such unfortunate timing. And what is it? Child! Oh, baby! Mom, look at my drawing. Oh, look at your drawing. It's lovely, dear. Isn't it? I spent lots of time on it. It's you and me. He thinks I look like this? Art is hardly a strong suit. I suppose nobody ever taught him how to draw. I'll stick it on the fridge. Now, shouldn't you be asleep? Hehe. I tried to sleep, really. It's hard when the night's so quiet. If my mom read me a bedtime story and tucked me into bed, I'd be a good boy and snooze faster. Considering the situation, it'll be worse. Leave him wandering by himself. Very well, let's go to your room. Mint join the party. Here comes the boy. It's your spell book. Can't read any of this, Mom. I'll teach you when you're older. You don't actually mean anything. The house just needed some decor. 10th January. I can't sleep today and went into Mommy's room. She said that I'm a big boy now and I should be able to sleep by myself, but she's wrong. I'm a small, tiny boy and I can't even reach the counter by myself. Well, she let me stay in the end. Mom always says that I just have to say please, please, please enough times, and she'll say I can. She's like a boiled egg that's only hard on the outside. I still can't eat candy, though. Oh my gosh. This child is precious. Mint's diary. He leaves these all over the house. The boy. The boy is precious. I've been thinking, should we get more chairs? What if we get guests? The ominous break in the music here is really unsettling. Is really good, but it's really unsettling. The music is really warm and charming, and then we get to that ominous break, and we don't really get guests. We live in the middle of nowhere. The uninvited ones don't count. Who knows? Maybe someone will show up. Life is full of surprises. I don't think I like surprises very much. Understandable, given what you're doing. Hey, remember when I ate some jam and got super sick? I did. It wasn't funny. Just a stomachache. You're a worrywart. Anyway, I read something about increased exposure with allergies. You build up tolerance the more you get exposed to it. Maybe you should give me a little amount of jam every day. It'd only work if you're allergic to jam. Stomachache was not caused by allergy. I wish it was just that. Is she doing all this medical homunculus stuff for the boy? I want to eat more Mom's cooking. I don't have a lot that I could cook for you. You should try new things more often. Is that what being a scientist is all about? I can't seem to let go of caffeine, unfortunately. Understandable. What does coffee taste like? Bitter. You wouldn't like it. I won't know till I try. Well, unfortunately, you can't. Shucks. What's in the fridge? Oh, you gonna replace this one with a new one? There's enough space for two. Well, I think the old one sucks, so you should throw it away. Huh? Absolutely not. I'm keeping it. As he's older, he's not gonna give me his drawings anymore. I have to save them while I can. Oh, that's precious. But can't you see how much I improved? I can't, actually. But they're still important to me. That's precious. Living room. In July. Mommy only lets me watch cartoons these days, but I don't mind. They're more fun anyway. Guess I asked too many questions the last time she set a grown-up movie on. Oopsies. Penguins are so cute. I asked Mommy to bring me one, but she said there's no penguins around here. She did bring me a bird, though. The next day I can't find it anymore. Guess it went home to its mom. I have to put this here because you keep crying at cartoons. I can't help it, I'm sensitive. It's kind of your fault for showing me that movie where the deer's mom died. Bambi, no! Yeah, I shouldn't have. Don't you worry, though. I won't die that easily. Can we watch TV? A bit too late for that, don't you think? It's not like we have neighbors that can complain. It's still bedtime for you. You have to sleep early if you want to grow bigger. You don't want to be small forever, do you? Of course not. I'll be bigger than you someday. I guess that will happen, eventually. My building blocks. Be careful to step on them, Mom. Well, the boy is precious. It's the best seat in the house. Because it's by the fireplace. No, because you always sit here. Oh! Oh! I'm trying so hard not to grin like an idiot. Oh! Why does I talk to the plants in the house like they're my siblings? Didn't I buy you a doll? Talk to that instead. I can talk to both. Besides, what I read, it's good to talk to the plants. What's through here? Oh, that's not the way to my room. What's through here? A place we can't go. That is okay. Front door? Mom, where are we going? Nowhere, I'm just checking the lock. That's probably a good thing. I feel like hiding your hat so you can't go into town. Well, if it ever goes missing, I know who to blame. Hey, I never actually went through with it. Corridor. They always talk about how pretty butterflies are, but I think they're pretty ugly. It's the wings that are pretty. The wings are part of the butterfly. Yeah, but I think most people just never look at them up close. The proboscis is pretty ugly. It's all coily and stuff. I don't know if I should call him honest or vain. Oh. Here's the room. There goes the boy. I shouldn't spend too much time here. Who knows where those people could be. I'm ready! Pick up your drawing supplies. It's my bedtime, I'm all tucked in. Gonna make your cute little son go back out to the coldness of winter night. Fine, do it in the morning. It's hard to say no to him. I mean, understandable. You know? It's Mr. Bear! You think you can get him to Friend? I can, on your birthday. March is only a few weeks away now. Oh, your birthday's in March too? Storybooks are on the other shelf. That shelf is filled with his textbooks and other academical texts. This shelf? Mom, don't go around reading other people's diaries. You used to ask me to read them. Well, things change. It's what do you call it? Puberty? You are a 10-year-old child. You even put a padlock on it. I don't want to be a nosy mum, but... what could be bothering him that's, he would try and lock up? Let's go for something short. 3 little pigs. This will do. Oh. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Their old mother told them to start living on their own. First little pig was very lazy and built a house out of straw. The second little pig was somewhat lazy too and built his house out of sticks. The little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. The next day a wolf happened to pass by, and when he saw the straw house, he decided that the pig would make a mighty fine meal. Little pig, let me in, let me in. No, 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 not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. And so the wolf opened his jaws and blew his house down. The first little pig escaped and ran away to hide with the second little pig. The stick house didn't do much to withstand the wolf's onslaught either, and the 2 little pigs scrambled away as fast as their little hooves could carry them. 2 of them made it to the brick house and slammed the door closed before the wolf could catch them. Little pig, let me in, let me in. No, 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 not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. He huffed and he puffed, but he could not blow the house down. The wolf danced about with rage and had a great idea. He would just come down the chimney. While he was climbing onto the roof, the 3rd little pig made a blazing fire and put a big pot of water to boil. Little piggy put on the cover again, boiled the wolf up, and the 3 little pigs ate him for supper. Wow, that's a brutal ending. Wait, they ate him? They ate him. Mom, do wolves taste good? I don't know. People don't usually eat wolves back in the city. Anyway, the wolf's meat isn't the point of the story. What is it then? Don't show mercy to trespass. No mercy to trespass. Okay, we'll go with the most child-friendly. We love our son so very much, so we'll go with the child-friendly explanation. Don't be lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm a super hard worker. I drew and studied tons today. I never said you were. It's something typical for fairy tales to have a message behind them. What was that? Just some branches, I'm sure. It's a ghost. I've been trying to tell you that our house is haunted. This isn't the first time I've heard weird noises at night. It seems I'm not as quiet with my work as I thought. Nonsense. I'll go and check. You stay here. Fine. Well, here we go. Hold still. Why do I have to wear so many layers? Because you'll get cold. But I feel fine, Mom. For now, yes, but you'll freeze to death in the winter. Maybe he's sickly. And needs special medicine from this homunculus formula in order to actually get better. Live a full and healthy life. And I'll just stay indoors by the fire. Can't stay inside forever. When I go outside, you always fuss that someone will see me. In the summer with the curious tourists, yes. Only the dead enter the forest in the winter. I want to go outside when it's sunny. I'm being too overprotective. He's missed out on enough. Can't give him a normal childhood. This is the least I can do. If you promise to be careful, then you could go out during the day, too. You can also get new drawing supplies, and new books, too. Yes. Anything else you want? Candy. The book you gave me had children eating candy during the fall. I think it was called Halloween, or something. Out of the question. Candy is unhealthy for you. But I tried just one. Please. No. What have I always told you? Didn't you tell me to be more selfish before? I did, but I was talking about when your life is at stake. When that happens, always put yourself first. Don't hesitate to get rid of others if anyone stands in your way. Same thing doesn't apply to candies. Okay, Mom. Good. Now I have some work to do. When I'm done, I'll go to town and get you the books. Intruder alert. Hey now. Magnolia's room. Minstrelling, he gave the top one on your birthday. Happy 58th birthday, Mom. It's the 4th of November. Mint, you're getting old. Locked from the inside. The spare key should be in storage. Laundry? Detergent, cleaner, fluid, bleach. You have to keep it out of your son's reach. He keeps getting taller. Balcony. Plants and plants and plants and plants and plants. Under the view from here, you can see the night sky. Maybe that's enough. Winter, you haven't been doing as much laundry. Takes forever for clothes to dry in this weather. Old research files. They're pretty trivial, mostly about the wildlife on the area. You would have left it carelessly out otherwise. We have to go to the storage to get the spare key. A lot of plants around the house. Might as well. Now, storage. This is school. Metal skeleton looks eerily like a real one. You try your best to make this like an actual school. You only managed to make a cheap imitation of one. Oh, wow. 21st October. I'm trying to tell Mommy that the house is haunted, but she won't listen to me. Sometimes I hear weird noises at night, and I check the TV, but it's off. Where else could this guy come from? Sometimes the noise did come from Mommy's workplace, but she said I can't never go in there. Does she have a TV in there too? Does she forget to turn it off? She told me that I'm wasting electricity. Oh, my boy. This is like reverse Mad Father almost. Except she's not mad, has genuine good intentions. These books are about biology. Mint is commonly used as a culinary herb. They grow well in humid areas and can easily spread when left unchecked. It's often considered as an invasive species. You should be careful in mixing it with another plant. Why'd you name him Mint? You didn't. Mint is a nickname. Oh wait, no, that's there. You sure that magnolia is an ancient flower? They exist before bees are evolved. Instead pollinating using beetles. They're strong and sturdy, dating back to 95 million years ago. Sometimes wonder why your parents gave you this name. Never seemed to like you very much. Storage. First aid kit, the essentials are here. Thankfully you never came across an actual emergency. This wouldn't be enough. Halloween decorations. Used to hang these around the house to scare people. It gets old real fast. Bottles of chemicals. Maybe you should store them better. There's the key. Soap and shampoo. You have to stock up a lot. You try not to go down too often. Coffee and tea. It's too bad you can't share these with anyone. No guests and all. Fertilizers. You bought too much. He doesn't need any more. Or is he actually the plant child? You don't want to admit that the sight of fire does make your skin crawl. $313. Is that his birthday? Did you make a plant child, Magnolia? Okay, so that just loops around to storage. Still good? You really thought you could hide from me? Is it your hobby to trespass at an innocent old lady's home? Innocent? Oh, please do tell me. What did I do? You're just trying to get information out of me. You caught me. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm just curious as to why you're in my home. Stay back! Why? What do you think I've done? Why are you scared? I'm not telling you anything. You're just as useless as the other one. Whoop! Now let's see what they have. A detective badge and a newspaper clipping. Wait, this is... 20 years ago, remembering the biogenics laboratory fire. Whoa. Today marks the 20th anniversary of the unfortunate incident in Biogenics University, which left dozens of people dead and hundreds injured. The fire started in the university's West Wing laboratory, famous for its research equipment. While the court has ruled the fire to be a case of negligence, alumni and current students are still dissatisfied with the verdict, claiming foul play and undercover government projects being involved. As evidence was suggested that illegal experiments were taking place in the facility, including traces of illegally obtained organs being found in the vicinity. The dean of the university refused to comment, insisting that they were unaware of the project's existence, that the rumors of a homunculi being developed in the labs were both ridiculous and impossible. Artificial humans are nothing but a myth. Homunculus, Latin for little man, is a concept popularized in the 16th century. It was believed that it was possible to artificially create humans in a bottle under certain circumstances. Homunculus were said to possess supernatural abilities such as transmutation or walking on water, as they are born with all the knowledge in the world. They can typically give these abilities to their creator. Oh, Magnolia Farage, the only surviving member of the project's team, is still missing, and the incident remains shrouded in mystery even today. How did she have this on her? These uninvited guests are a group of detectives, and they're specifically tracking me, too. It seems that I've underestimated the severity of the situation. This is bad. Oh, can you stop pestering me about it already? Younger Magnolia? I think I deserve to know as your wife. An oddly typed list about your new workplace. You used to tell me everything. Is it really that weird that I'm working under a non-disclosure agreement? I think that it's common for this field. It's weird when I hear all kinds of shady rumors about your company. I know that the rumors about them buying organs illegally aren't unfounded. They were so desperate to bribe the press. Just what are you researching in there? Bothered you that much, you're free to leave. You're throwing away all these years, just like that. Magnolia, listen, No, you listen. You don't want to respect my privacy. I'm always ready to file for divorce. Made it clear that my work would always come first. How did it all come to this? Shit. If the authorities are here, they're going to find everything. Magnolia, help. Oh no. If you survive this and blab to them, you're just going to make things more messy. Don't take it too personally. Help me. I don't want to die. Just want to see things through to the end. I have to clean this mess up. I can't let Min see this by accident. Let her join her friend, I suppose. She tried to break the window down, huh? Too bad. I strengthened it down exactly for this reason. It's a dark and cold night. You can barely see anything. Alright. Mom! Mom! Thought I told that kid to stay in bed. Can hide the body under here. Hardly ideal, but I don't have much choice. Now back to looking around. What is it, Mom? Just making sure you're safe. You really worry too much. Don't worry, I'm already 10. If you're already my age, that's no different from a baby. You said that you don't care about other people's acknowledgement, yet you keep your words with you, even after all this time. Yeah, you really are raising a homunculus, son. Science books. Your house is covered with books. Not much to do in the middle of nowhere. Picture that you used the bookmark fell out. Ah. Your wife. You shoved it back inside. Before you gave it up for the sake of your work. Hello. Hi. What are you doing in my house? Magnolia, you've changed. Do you know me? It's me, Orion. You really are self-centered, aren't you? Oh right, we were in the same class. My apologies, you've always been forgettable. I should have noticed before. Notice what? How shrewd you are. Shrewd? This coming from the person breaking into my house. You're in no place to lecture me about ethics. There's something that needs to be done. You don't follow regulations. You don't care if anyone gets hurt. People have been disappearing here. Hell, they always disappear wherever you go. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Stop playing gum. We're not going to let you get away with this. I can't say that I'm impressed by your career choice. I've already taken care of your partner, so nobody's going to save you. I'll bury you all together at least, as a favor. You killed even Dove? Jesus, you really are one cold-hearted bitch. Dove. Dove's here too. Yes, and she'll stop you. Huh. I'd love to see her try, really. Her being here doesn't really change anything. Huh? Must you really do this? What is wrong with you? You're missing the bigger picture, as always. Don't worry. I'll make this quick. Does he have anything useful on him? Wallet, badge, more files. Shit, nothing useful. Should try to find Dove. Maybe she already left. She's smarter than this group of clowns. Ah, Dove. The ex-wife. Hey, sorry I ran late today. I had to get dinner before coming here. So long as you're here. Take it you've not heard much from Orion. He's barely showed up to our group meetings before. Doubt he'd show his face now. Well, that might also have to do with you yelling at him. Perhaps. He had it coming. Do you want to risk failing this class? I mean, no, I want to pass this class as much as you do. Good, let's get to work. Probably gonna draft the poster. Did you find any relevant papers? I did. Actually, you could say I found too much research. We could make our poster on almost anything about the Human Genome Project. And we'll just have to pick the best ones. Magnolia. Yes, Dove? I have to ask. You're harsh on everyone else. Why do you tolerate me? Tolerate you? You're dutiful with a good sense of judgment. Two rare traits in academia. Now let me ask you. You spend an awful lot of time with someone you could describe as harsh. Why is that? I think you're wise. All those ideas about how to link ancient alchemy and science you've told me, Magnolia, I think they're also wonderful. I think it would be wonderful to see them come to fruition someday. I'm touched you think that. Most dismiss it as nonsense. It doesn't matter. I'm doing this for myself. For now, we still have to get through college. Right, our project. I should stop reminiscing on my college days. Those days are gone. Check outside only after I check every nook and cranny. Mint? He's gone. Who could he be? Oh no. Body safe. Interpret duck. Not here. Damn lock. We could. It's exclusively for your son's tears. You don't really cry. Old television, it does the trick. The signal's bad here, so I can only watch DVDs and such. Son's sibling. Your son's... yep, that pretty much confirms it, right? Usually sit here while you watch men play, while thinking about simple pleasures. I wish these days can go on forever. It's building blocks. It feels like he's a bit too old to still be playing with this. Need to buy him more toys. Your loyal coffee maker. Knives, hardly used. You only cook for one. Also spice and jam. You do season your food. Sometimes. He's mostly plant, so he can't really eat absurd amounts of sugar, I suppose. Been strolling, and a reminder for him to stay away from the fridge. Couple of pots. Oh, this is a new one. 20 March. Today I was watching TV and I asked Mommy if there really is that many people in the city. It seems fake. Mommy's the only person that I know, after all. She told me something about school, that kids will be forced to sit for 8 hours and study for that long? And all kids my age do that? I'm glad I'm living in the forest and not there. Although I am curious to what other people my age are like. Are they as short as me? Ellie said that other people are dangerous, though. She said I should never let my guard down. Table for two. Your invited guests get served here. Thought pictures and decorations do make your job seem less scary to your son. You have no idea if it actually works. Just save here. What is the code to what is this? Let me check outside then. Your shoes and mints are neatly organized in this rack. Some of these don't fit him anymore. Damn you, growth spurt. Your hat and coat, you only wear them when you go to the city. You have to keep a low profile. Okay, what have we not checked, then? Your work desk. Your son usually works too, behind you. He falls asleep easily, however. Model skeleton looks eerily like a real one. Can't really examine that. We've all but, Oh, you're down here, aren't you? The books. Someone was here. Various bottles of chemicals. Alright, where did you go? Upstairs with you. Not much has changed here. You couldn't have gone outside, right? Well, you got me. Congratulations. It was really worth it, chasing me for all these years. Cut the shit, Magnolia. I wouldn't be here if you didn't do what you did. Which one? You have to be more specific than that. Well, this is awkward. What should I say to her? Where the hell's my son? Mom! Mint! Were this kid's real parents, Magnolia? Are they dead too? Are they among the people that went missing because of you? How rude. I'm his real parent. I made him... Like, you procreated. Must you really word it like that? No, I made him. Literally. It's easier to show you than tell. Take his head off. Flint! What the hell is that? A sprout? You get it now. If you're here to stop my research, I forget to inform you. You're several years too late for that. He's homunculus. They say it's impossible, but I did it. I made him all by myself. Centuries of research turned up unfruitful, and I did it in less than a decade. Then all these research notes are about him. All those people you killed. They're still in his growing stage, and this particular one feeds on blood. Couldn't let him go hungry now, could I? Oh. This is horrifyingly gray. Was it really a success? Huh? Can you see that he's practically indistinguishable from humans? Exactly it. I looked through your research records. Your tests were all a failure. All those stories about magical things that a homunculus can do. They weren't true, were they? You couldn't prove that they're actually capable of doing such things. You just made a normal boy. Motherhood is a reward in itself. It's true he doesn't have a magical trove of knowledge or magical powers, but he calls me mom and draws things for me. Feels pretty magical, really. I've never pegged you as the motherly type. Fair enough. I didn't expect to be one either. How long have you waited to tell someone all this? A while. There must be another way to feed him. You didn't have to do all this. You're too optimistic as always. You won't know until you try. You can figure out what part of the blood he actually needs. It'll be easy enough to find a substitute. I don't want to take the risk. If anything happened to him, I don't have the proper medical equipment to care for him. And come with me to the city. Let's go back. You can't be serious. Who knows what they would do to him? He's not human. There are people that are going to understand. You need to have more trust in other people, Magnolia. You and me. We can both see that this kid's just like any other. I can't go back. You're just going to throw me into jail, aren't you? A little bit. Unfortunately, you've done things that I just can't ignore. I promise that I'll take good care of your son. We'll visit you. How nice. How many years do you think I'll get then? We really keep coming for that long. I'm not young anymore. We both might die before my sentence ends. I've chased you long enough. Wouldn't that be nice? Too bad. Rotting quietly in jail isn't really my style. I'll leave him to you. Mint, be a good boy and listen to her, alright? Think of her as your mom, too. Mom? Dove, you better keep your promise. I'll always be watching you both. Magnolia, hey, what? She disappeared. Mom? Deeper in the forest, there is a grove where the tree branches grasp and claw at your neck. The air is a thick miasma, choking the very life out of you. In the center of the grove lies the witch's house, arrogant, mighty, and wretched. The witch vanished without a trace, leaving her creation and possessions behind. The chapter closed without an ending. No living soul knows what became of her. With time, the dusty files around her sins lie forgotten. Life moves on. New stories are being written. There are still some stuck in the past. After all, that witch was my mother. Are you sure that you'll be fine by yourself? Be quick. I doubt that you have any good memories here. You've really grown up. Yell for me if anything weird's going on, alright? I will. Thanks, Dove. In the end, I never could bring myself to call her my mom. I'm glad that she never pushed me to, either. The boy? Home sweet home, I guess. Considering everything that happened, it's impressive how ordinary I turned out. Door's locked. Maybe something's blocking it. Oh, stairs broke. Is that my mom's journal? Oh. A scientific process for creating a homunculus. 313. 313. That's my birthday. Why don't you even figure out the date? Files left behind. Let's see. This is a project report. Despite all my best efforts, the homunculus project was a failure. He's nothing more than a normal boy, and I'll raise him as such. Is this about me? Oh, so people ransack the house but will leave my drawing. My current art skill is not much better. Guess I never was an artist. Was never an artist. Jam. Jam. Jam that jam. No storage. It's locked. What Mom used as a passcode. Surprisingly clean. I guess because it's locked. First time I've been here. I guess looking back, I didn't really want to know what she's up to in here. Wait, this blood. The smell, it's fresh. Can't be. This laboratory is still in use. It is. Welcome home. Mom! Evening B, thank you for playing. Well. Understand, the premise is very dark, but I think we're willing to believe that Magnolia did some really awful things to people. Let's be real. Let's be clear. But She did really, it's, in the short time, did really good, a really good job of, obviously, Magnolia did some really awful shit that can't really be excused, but at the same time, she really did come to consider Mint her son. Like, obviously, I purposely picked the dialogue choice that seemed to be, paint more towards, it doesn't matter if he's not magical, he's my son, and that's magic in itself. But it's an interesting twist that she didn't die, she just vanished. It's been locked up down here ever since. It is quite something. We'll be back in a moment to explore some more and see if we can get the ending A. Which, I don't know if it's the best ending or the worst ending. We'll find out. Let's answer, shall we? Hello there. Who are you? Where's Patricia? She's unavailable. Now, who are you? Silence. They disconnected. Journal acquired. Let's move on. Let's give the obvious answer here. Don't show mercy to trespassers. If the wolf didn't sneak through the chimney, he wouldn't have suffered that fate. I guess that makes sense. Still wouldn't eat them, though. What was that? There's some branches, I'm sure. Here's a ghost. I'm trying to tell you our house is haunted. Weird noises. Nonsense. I'll go and check. You stay here. Fine. If I told that kid to stay in bed. Let's see what happens if Min sees us. Huh? Oh, is that the ghost? Yes. Do you need help to clean it up? No, I think I'm fine. Shouldn't you be in bed? I got bored, but, well, you should have cleaned up well, alright? He knows. Oh, did I raise him so poorly that he thinks this is normal? It's a conversation for later. I think this will affect our ending. Now let's go back to looking around. If we go back upstairs, I think we have to find the second visitor first. It's in school. There you are. Hi. Hug. What are you doing in my house? I know that you've changed. Do you know me? It's me, Orion. You really are self-centered, aren't you? Oh, right, we were in the same class. Newsflash, I never liked you. My apologies, you've always been forgettable. You should have noticed it before. Notice what? How shrewd you are. Shrewd? This coming from the person breaking into my house. You're in no place to lecture me about ethics. You killed even Dove. Her one soft spot still, even if she pushed her wife away. Out of all the... Even if she pushed her wife away. Out of, pursuit of her work and her goal. Huh. I'd love to see her try, really. Her being here doesn't really change anything. Bye-bye, Ryan. Time to die. Shit, nothing useful. Should try to find Duff. Maybe she already left. She's smarter than this group of clowns. Now... Oh, flashback to Dove. I don't know, personally I'd like to see more of Magnolia and Dove's relationship developing from... Because we see, really, realistically, the point where their relationship starts and the point where their relationship ends. And their wedding photo is still very much a difficult matter for her. So to speak. It's very clear that she, in all this, Magnolia still has perhaps unresolved regrets about letting Orion go. Or letting Dove go. Go, Orion, oh god. Hates Orion. I hate Orion. Orion's an asshole. Orion also did not kill oodles of lost travelers. So that point is moot, Magnolia. Yeah, kind of a mass murderer. I think the nice thing about, I really like about how this game is written, does not excuse Magnolia's crimes. But we get why. I guess it's more like she's done unforgivable things. And now she's developing these motherly feelings. Even after this quest to find magic and ridiculous cool shit that homunculus can do, after that has failed, she's developed motherly feelings for Mint and has raised him as her own daughter, her own son, her own child. She is still guilty of many murders, but she is continuing to commit them for the sake of her son. And just, on one hand, never really considered an alternative, which is another fault against her. She just kept doing the mass murders with the justification of it being for Mint. But say it's an excuse that she didn't want to take the risk of making him sick. Given the jam incident, that's probably a reasoning for it. But she's a mass murderer. She's also a mother. I think that sort of dichotomy is well executed. For now, I'm going to enter this. I tried entering Min's birthday here, but no, it's Magnolia's birthday. 4/11. I want to go to the city, but Mom will get sad if I sneak out. She's my mom, after all, but I wish she would explain why I can't go down there. Other kids go to the city with their parents, right? That's what they show on TV. Why do adults tell you that you can't do something just because they're older? I'm getting bored of books. Oh. Wait, what? I met somebody in the forest today. I think she's just as old as Mommy is. She said Mommy isn't a good person and did not tell her that we met. She was nice, but she doesn't have any candies. But she told me that she'll bring me some next time. I already knew that Mommy does a lot of bad stuff. She thinks I don't know, but I do. Mommy won't want to know what I know that I know, though. So I'm keeping quiet. I don't want to see Mommy sad. Oh. 5 November, 10 December. Oh, that's literally the day after her birthday. But this... Is this Dove? I'm quite curious. Now, if we go out here, will we immediately run into them? No. At some point we need to go downstairs. See if things have changed. books. Someone was here. I think go back upstairs to the roof. Not to the roof, the balcony up here. They couldn't have gone outside, right? Well, you got me. Congratulations. It's really worth it, chasing me for all these years. Cut the shit, Magnolia. It wouldn't be if you didn't do what you did. Which one? You must be more specific than that. Was this awkward? What should I say to her? Is it bad that I'm glad you're here? I'm touched you still think of me even after all this time. How did we turn out like this, Magnolia? Maybe in another life things could have ended differently. I doubt it. At your core, you've always been too straight-laced for me. You might be right. I wish opposites attract was actually true. To be fair, I think that saying only goes for surface-level differences. Like cat people or dog people, introverts or extroverts. Not a murderer and a detective who's trying to make things right. Playing hero now. Mint. Were this kid's real parents, Magnolia? Oh, they did too. Were they among the people that went missing because of you? How rude. I'm his real parent. I made him. Like, you procreated. Must you really word it like that? No, I made him. Literally. It's easier to show you than tell. Take his hat off. What the hell is that? A sprout. Get it now? You get it now? If you're to stop my research, I regret to inform you, you're several years too late for that. He's homunculus. They said it's impossible, but I did it. I made him all by myself. Centuries of research turned up unfruitful. I did it in less than a decade. Then all these research notes are about him. All those people you killed. But he's still in his growing stage, and this particular one feeds on blood. Couldn't let him go hungry, could I? Was it really a success? Huh? Can't you think he's practically indistinguishable from humans? Exactly it. I looked through your research records. Your tests were all a failure. Magical things weren't true, were they? You can prove it. He's a normal boy. It's true they didn't have a magical trove or knowledge of magical powers, but he calls me his mom and draws things for me. Feels pretty magical, really. Never pegged you as the motherly type. Fair enough. I didn't expect to be one either. I think that's I can't not pick that choice because I just think that's a nice twist to her character, despite her being a mass murderer. How long have you waited to tell someone all this? It's like if Aya's father and Mad Father was actually doing all the horrible shit he was doing for Aya's sake, instead of just creepy, possessive doll shit. While there's been another way to feed him. You didn't have to do all this. You're too optimistic as always. You won't know till you try. Figure out what part of the blood he actually needs. It would be easy enough to find a substitute. I don't want to take the risk. If anything happened to him, I don't have the proper medical equipment to care for him. And give him to me. I'll take him to the city. You can't be serious. Who knows what they would do to him? He's not human. Not everyone is an insane scientist like you are, Magnolia. This kid deserves to have a proper childhood, not just be kept around as your little science project. How dare you say that? I raised him the best I could. Whoa, shit! Huh? Oh, I'm here! Gun! See? He's just like me. Too bad your savior complex blinds you from seeing that. Game over, Dove. Thanks for playing. It's been fun. Ooh! Love is gone. Mom, look at the view! The train's going so fast! Don't get too close to the window, Mint. Train! I'm sorry that we had to leave home so quickly. That place isn't safe anymore. This rate will grow up to be just like me. I'm not sure if I like that. Is this really the best for him? It's okay. As long as I'm with you, that's what's most important. I love you, Mommy. Oh. I guess you're right. I love you too, Mint. You know, when we're more settled down, maybe we should start incorporating more things into your diet. Really? I finally get to eat candies? Ending A. Despite the turn of Magnolia still being alive and still doing awful experiments in harvesting blood, I think ending B is actually the better ending here. You know what I mean? I genuinely think ending B is the best outcome here. Big problem at hand here is Mint turning out just like his mad scientist, mass murderer mother. Despite the fact that he genuinely loves her and doesn't want to see her sad, and I suppose knows that she's doing bad things, and doesn't want her to know that he knows, because he doesn't want her to be sad. Which means he also knows that she's doing it for his sake, that him knowing about it would make her sad. So, there's a chance that he wouldn't fully turn out like her if they left town together. But staying on the run like that is not the best outcome for him, despite being really cute and wholesome and possibly a good influence on her. I'd say good influence because developing motherly instincts is probably better in the long run than Alright, just got distracted by something. But being a mother, having Mint in her life is probably a good influence on her in the long run. Despite the fact that her initial instinct is to keep killing people and harvesting their blood for him. That is bad, but I suppose the best possible outcome would have been incorporating Dove's idea about finding an alternative source of food for him. Like, the best possible outcome would have been a mix between the two. Would be the best possible outcome is somewhere between A and B, but given the two outcomes we got, I'd say the best ending is B. But I don't know, there might be more down the line. The developers talked about wanting to expand this somewhere along the line. Make the game longer, add more story. So we'll see what comes of that. Interesting. I enjoyed this. All in all. Charming little thing. But hope you did too. At any rate, this will be the end for its Symbiosis. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, until then. Make sure to feed your mandrake homunculus son some nice fresh blood tonight.